Anyways, Ruben Amorim is the worst manager since World War II. Welcome back to the Fortress Podcast, episode 17. Let's jump straight into things. Review some of the the matches that happened this weekend. Firstly, fresh in our head, City United. What do you make of that?
City United was very interesting. I think it's fair to say that City didn't really get out of second gear. I think it was more so on the part of United just being that bad. I think their defence is knackered. Their midfield is just holes everywhere. Their attack is toothless. Mbeumo looks a different player. Sesko is still unproven. Cunha's injured. Fernandes is playing far too deep to be an attacking threat, basically. Everything is going wrong at their club. Their keeper is just left. It's cooked.
Bruno Fernandes, I don't know why he's being played as a 6.
Nah,
Something wrong with Amorim. Also, do you want to know a fun little fact?
Go on.
Myself and you combined have the same amount of goals as Sesko and Florian Wirtz.
And the viewers at home.
That's beside the point.
And the viewers at home as well.
United could be going down, to be honest. Honest to God.
I hope so. One can dream. Ammer out. Actually, know what?
Ammer in.
Ammer in because he's that crap.
Were Liverpool lucky to beat Burnley?
Yes. However, you do make your own luck. No, I think
they play anti-football.
They played anti-football. 11 men at the back, which is crazy. You would bring a 11-0-0. That is outrageous work. And I think against that kind of a team, one thing you need someone like a Florian Wirtz to create moments. He wasn't really at the races. He's looking better, but ultimately he was very expensive. He'd want to be hitting the ground fairly quickly. But I think in these kind of games, I think kind of similar to the Arsenal game last week, I think against a team that plays that deep and are that well organised and actually have some good players. I mean, Walker's okay, I guess, but he's experienced. Yeah. They're well organised, as I said. I think you need either a moment of brilliance, which we didn't have, or a bit of luck. But as I said, at the same time, you make your own luck. We had like over 2.5 XG. The amount of crosses we were kind of praying would work, basically.
They had 0.0
one of them was bound to
XG.
Create something. And I don't think they had a single shot. No, they had one shot, actually, Jadon Anthony.
No, it was 0.00 XG on target.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were crap. They didn't lay a glove on us. Anti-football. Crazy.
No, but I don't quite agree with everyone saying, like, I mean, is it anti-football? Possibly. But also, what do you expect them to do? Vincent Kompany came up to the Championship 2 years ago, I think it was, when Burnley first came back. They tried to play from the back, and people were like, oh, what are you doing? Play like a Championship team. And to be fair, they played like a Championship team. They practically was against the best team in the league, us. Like, you can't fault them for that. And then at the end of the day, like I said when we were watching, it's going to happen. We're going to get a penalty or something. Like, the ball's going to go in. We're going to put it onto the box. It's going to deflect in, own goal, penalty. Something will happen because you cannot sit back for 90 minutes. And, you know, like, if we're just putting on pressure, and, you know, in the end.
Just quickly, could I ask you about Mo Salah? What are your thoughts and opinions on Mo Salah? Has he fallen off, or is he still being affected by the Diogo Jota passing?
I will refuse to. No, what's the word? I will continue to captain him for my FPL because he's a bagsman and he will keep scoring. I don't think anything will stop him. I think the Jota thing will only motivate him more throughout the season. He will catch Rooney next, and he will catch Kane after that. He won't catch Alan Shearer, but he'll be second top goal scorer in the Premier League. Mark my words.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Are you okay with Salah dropping ghost performances for 90 minutes every game if he gets the odd assist or goal in the 95th minute or whatever? Of course.
I'm not here to watch him dance around and not score.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Big Ange is back at it as well. Great start to his campaign with 3-0 loss to Arsenal. Arsenal didn't really look like they got out of third, fourth either, to be honest. I mean, Zubimendi, what a strike. La technique, Jeff, la technique. Oh, we are shooting green, technique on that. Like, what are you doing? Ali McCoy's a bit of a melt, to be honest. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and Ange Postecoglou is back in the Premier League. I've missed this anti-football.
He does not play anti-football.
And let me tell you, the no clue bit it goes without saying, really. Don has no answers, only questions. He's possibly more confused than when he first took the job. But I would say that Forest do have quite a number of very high-level footballers. Morgan Gibbs-White, Milankovic, Murillo, Sells, Chris Wood, who maybe in recent years gone by wouldn't have been that kind of upper echelon of the Premier League type player, but they've definitely asserted themselves in the Premier League stage in the last year or two. And I think that if he cannot at least challenge are they in the Europa League?
Yes,
If they can't at least challenge, get kind of fair in the Europa League,
they should.
they're not going anywhere in the league. Let's be completely
I mean,
clear about that.
them and Crystal Palace are technically on paper favourites to win it because they're the two highest performing teams realistically.
Yeah, I reckon Ange was a European.
To be fair,
to be honest.
they interviewed Ange there after the game. They said, it's going to take weeks, months. He's like, no, man, it's going to take till Wednesday. They only have to Wednesday to fix it. But he's like, he's basically said in so many words, we're cooked. Is essentially what he said. We'll touch on two more games here. The two London derbies, if you will. Spurs, West Ham. West Ham. I feel like those fans, they're going through it. Karen Barnes Brady, get out of their club. Or stay, to be honest, I don't mind.
No, I'm all here for the downfall of West Ham. They're a lovely club.
Spurs are very good, though, I must say. Spurs were scintillating to watch.
Thomas the Frank Engine burst their bubble.
Choo blood.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see no bubbles, blood.
What's his name? Graham Potter. He's just absolutely dreadful.
Has he ever been good?
It's the blind leading the blind. It's hopelessness personified, and I don't imagine he's any relation to Harry Potter, because there's not a lick of magic on this pitch. Everything is just anti-football. There's not an anti-football in the Premier League at the moment. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Well, as a Liverpool fan, I guess I like to see it because I want us to win the league or whatever.
The likes of your full Krugs and your
but
Dioufs
for the Premier League and the neutral viewer, these kind of anti-football managers, they have to go, blood. I'll be real. Get Graham Potter gone.
The one player I feel bad for, their best player, obviously Jared Bowen, but he cannot leave because Danny Dyer. He's married to Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer from EastEnders. That Danny Dyer is basically if you better fucking leave my club, mate.
West Ham need to put Graham Potter in a magic hat and make him disappear.
What the hell? The last game, Chelsea Brentford, another London derby. Brentford stealing it at the death. Although questions of offside, I mean, it is. He makes an attempt for the ball.
For what goal?
Realistically, the last goal.
Carvalho.
No, not Carvalho. Carvalho was onside. I don't know what player it was. He was in an offside position, made an attempt for the ball. I don't know if he actually touched it or not, but he's made an attempt to the ball, which influences the defender. And the ball ends up at the back post to Fabio Carvalho.
Yeah, you're waffling.
Are you dumb? Have you not seen this?
Did you watch the game?
No. I watched the highlights and I watched all the discourse, if you will, on the likes of Instagram and TikTok and X and Safari.
Scroll the TikTok.
Precisely.
I read it somewhere.
I
actually watched this game, and I must say Chelsea would have had Brentford's pants down to get away there to get away from there with a win. It was a deservedly scored equaliser by Carvalho, a former Liverpool player, might I add.
Do you know what? They can have that for robbing Fulham as well.
Yeah,
bastards.
But just hating. But no, Cole Palmer is probably their brightest spark when he came on. He should have had 2 goals. His second one was
Kelleher was unreal. What a keeper. Chelsea should have gone in for Kelleher. I remember Peasy, I think, made a video saying like, Kelleher.
Robert Sanchez has a hole in his hands. It's crazy.
So bad.
Get Sanchez gone. I think for the amount of business that Chelsea did in the summer, how they have not addressed the goalkeeping position, I will never know. I know they were kind of dipping their toe in the water in the Mainan.
Mainan. She's in Terence Cross.
They wanted Mainan. But she was like 15 million.
What are you talking about?
Arnan was like 15 mil, so they were like, nah. But 15 million is good. For an AC Milan like starting goalkeeper, that's good.
A Terence Cross stalwart.
Oh my days.
Fairly early.
Oh the Lord. If you know, you know. You won't. Hopefully.
But yeah, we look forward to next week. But now we're gonna do. Now, just bearing in mind this list could be criminal. We're gonna do our top 10 fullbacks in the Premier League, kind of currently. I've done it both based on last season and how they've started this season. Would you like me to go first, or do you want to start?
You can go first.
Mine could be criminal. Okay. In 10th, Dominic Szoboszlai. He's not a fullback as such. He's not a fullback full stop, but he's played like 2-3 games this season already, and he's been unreal. So he's 10th. 9th, I have Andy Robertson. Say what you will, he's still a fantastic fullback. I think he showed that against Fulham. He's still, not Fulham, Burnley. Even though there wasn't much defending to be done, he's still he's still a top fullback. He's getting benched by Kirkus because he spent all the money, and he's getting old, but he's a great club man and whatnot. 8th, Conor Bradley, youngster, brilliant fullback for Liverpool. Should get more game time, but there's a lot of fullbacks at the moment at Liverpool. 7th, Calafiori, my sweet prince. I just don't. He's a good fullback. I don't think he's top 5 or near. Well, he's 2 places away, obviously, but that's all right. 6th, Tuffert for Bournemouth.
True fair.
Tuffert.
True fair.
No, it's Truffer.
It's true fair.
Truffert.
He's French.
Sure. Anyway, that geezer. Bournemouth got their defense ripped and robbed in the summer, and they just replaced them with like regen. So he's unreal. Fifth, Lewis Skelly, Arsenal youngster, very very good. I think he can play either side. He's not too bad. Fourth, Milos Kerkez. He was unreal last season. He's yet to show how good he is this season, but we have seen spells against Arsenal. He was very, very good against Madueke. And Madueke, who by the way is having a great season, so it was great to see that from him. He was very, very bad against Burnley. Or not bad, just very rash, and he got subbed. But, he's still, based on what he did last season, he's up there. Third, Cucurella. I hate him with all my being. He's so jarring and annoying. But
jarring and annoying.
He's a decent fullback, I suppose. Number 2 is Jeremy Frimpong. Again, you can't deny what he did last year in the Bundesliga and in Europe. He's more of a winger kind of attacking fullback, kind of what we saw with Trent. Not as quite with Trent, but also he has that better defensive side. But again, we are still to see a little bit from him this season. He's been injured. And then number 1, Timber for Arsenal. Last season he was pretty decent, I think, and this season he's hit the ground running. Again, they've only conceded 1 goal between that whole Arsenal defence. The 1 goal being a free kick, which, what can a fullback do about that? He dropped 2 goals there, I think, against Leeds and an assist. He's man of the match. I think he's been unreal, so he's my number 1 in my top 10 fullbacks.
In the Premier League this season alone?
Well, I kind of base. Well, it's currently who I think the top 10 fullbacks are. So I based it on what they did last season, but also weighted it with how they're doing at the moment. I know we're only 4 games in, but
okay.
Show us your list then.
Okay.
Show us your list. He's making it up as we go along. It's a disgrace.
I
bet you weren't even listening. Can you name 3 players on my list?
You'd Robbo Kerkez, Frimpong for a start.
In what position?
You'd Frimpong.
You'd
Frimpong
show
first.
your list. No, he didn't.
Kerkez first.
No,
You'd Robbo like 8th or 9th. You'd Lewis Skelly in there. You'd Sweet Prince, etc. Timber first. Yeah, you'd Timber first actually.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, show it.
Show us your list.
You've missed quite a few players. I'll be real.
All right then.
Is that a stinker?
Let's see.
Okay, so 10th.
I'm about to cook you.
10th. There are a few honourable mentions. But
I don't want honourable mentions. Give me your list.
Okay, 10th. I thought Robbo.
I don't mind it.
I feel like it's a bit low, but also I think
It's
there's so
fair.
many other talents, and he's getting on in age, and
And
he's not
he won't
30
start,
anymore.
yeah.
And okay, 9th, Munoz. I don't know if that's a bit low.
I forgot him.
Did you have it?
What do you mean did I have? You weren't even listening.
9th is Daniel Munoz. His attacking potential with Palace is crazy.
I forgot. I'm
They
sorry.
just kept a clean sheet to Sunderland. They look very
Sunderland.
good under Glasner. However, I'm still raging at Glasner for essentially holding Gay hostage. He has medical done. He had a Liverpool kit on and all.
Relevance, your honour.
Okay, anyway. 8th, Dominic Szoboszlai.
We both was puzzled, even though he's not a right back.
Yeah, because he's been absolutely scintillating this year, and I think he's the kind of player that you ask him to play anywhere, and he will play there, give 110%. He has all the physical attributes to be a top player in the Premier League in whatever position he plays in.
I'm going to ask one question, and all I want is yes or no. Was Curtis Jones in your honourable mentions?
No.
Okay, well then you're a disgrace.
Keatis. Wearing a shirt right
Oh
there.
my god.
7th, I've gone with Juve. You know, with Juve.
West Ham have a 1 point, no 3 points.
No, I'm telling you, Juve is cold. You've been watching him. Don't tell me you haven't been.
Okay, he's decent. Like I forgot.
You forgot. Of course you did. Juve is class. Juve, I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't heard about him until about 2 days before the first Premier League game, and I saw FPL graduates saying him putting your team because he's only like 4 mil or 4.5 mil. Put him in my team. He didn't do anything, but sure, look it.
He did, and you sold him out on assist.
Yeah, I got rid of him. I'm on to 6th. Am I 6th? I have True Fair. I think.
Oh, same.
I in 6th.
Yep.
Oh,
You weren't listening at all.
Oh, no! I forgot you put them. Like they're amalgamated. Like
You're forgetting some big names here. Sorry.
True Fair. I think for the manner in which Bournemouth's defense in particular was ransacked during the summer, they lost a goalkeeper, left back, 2 centre backs, all starters, and the way they've so seamlessly replaced them is actually it's a statement of intention. It reminds me actually a bit of Brighton in the way that like they'll just go find some random name you've never heard of, and then they start playing the Premier League and you're like, how have I never heard of this person? True Fair is like this. He plays the same as Kerkez. Maybe he's better. I don't know. That's yet to be seen. But True Fair, what a player. 5th, Jed Spence. Justice for Jed Spence.
I could have had Jed Spence, to be fair. I probably should have.
He just got his first England call up during the last international break. Absolutely class footballer. And you just like to see that success story, do you know what I mean? Like, he was always being disrespected, loaned out to random League One teams, but now he's finally made his place in the team and he's starting over Udogie, so he must be pretty good. Like, was that fifth, was it? I lost track.
Tell me fourth.
Fourth is Jeremy Frimpong.
Okay.
He has come from Leverkusen with a very, very good reputation. He also scored against Liverpool in the Champions League when we played them last year, although it was offside. No, it was a handball, actually. But no, I think his pace is like something like I've never seen. He might be faster than Darwin Nunez.
He couldn't be.
He might just be faster than Darwin Nunez. Frimpong and Nunez, if you're watching this pod, link up and do a race. I think no matter how good or bad you are at defending, because a lot of people slate him for his defending, which we haven't seen much of yet because he's been injured and he's playing more like a winger. But I think that with his pace, I think you're bound to be a good player.
I mean, not really.
And also with the lack of attacking threat on the left wing position in the Premier League at the moment, and he's a right back, it just makes sense. And I think
that makes no sense at all.
What do you mean it does?
The lack of attacking threat on the left
wings in the Premier League,
and he's a right back.
Yeah, and left wings playing as right back.
How does that help? Okay, I thought you were saying it helps our left wing.
No. Third, I've gone.
What do you mean you've gone? What do you mean you don't know? Do you have a list in front of you?
No, I have like a rough list, but like I don't know who I should put. It's very tough. Like,
bro's making this up as he goes along.
Third, I'll put Miles Lewis-Skelly. The way he's walked into this team, well, maybe not walked because Calafiori's still in there, the Sweet Prince, who I don't actually rate that much, but he looks so composed in the ball for such a young player, especially last year in the Champions League. You would not have. He didn't really put a foot wrong, to be honest. And I know he got a couple of red cards here and there. But no, he's very, very promising altogether. Second of Cucurella. I don't know if that's outrageous. Cucurella, do you know what? Since he came from Brighton, it was kind of a similar story with Caicedo. They had a very slow start. Their first year, they were just mid. First couple of months even. But since like a year or two, Cucurella for Chelsea has just been amazing. I remember under Pochettino, I think it was, he started to make these like, inverted runs, and he was doing all sorts of positions and all this kind of stuff, but he's just been sensational. First, Jurrien Timber as well. This guy...
So you've skipped out Kirkes.
I haven't put Kirkes in it.
And Bradley.
I haven't put Bradley in it either. I just think Kirkes has looked very ropey this season.
You think he's not on the top 10 fullbacks based on last season even?
I don't know.
Last season he was probably top 3, and based on 4 games, you've dropped him outside the top 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're no better than
actually
you're no better than Anfield Agenda reactionary.
Maybe, I don't know.
No. You can't change a list. It's a cardinal sin.
Fine. You know, he probably should be in there. That's my bad. But you didn't put Juve in it, so that's actually your bad.
Juve, West Ham, fullback. He's played 4 games and conceded about 30 goals.
Timber first. This guy, since he's come in, it's kind of a similar story with a lot of players. That they kind of just maybe a little bit underwhelming in the first couple of months, but since
he got injured,
but recently he's just been on fire every game. He's incredible at defending. He kind of overlaps with the runs in the wing, and he's a goal scorer.
I'm yelling timber,
and you're yelling timber.
What the hell? Anyway, to finish us off, we're gonna play a little game. How exciting! The listeners can play along as well, I suppose. I'm going to shout a country. He's going to shout a club. We're going to have to say the same player.
Am I the country or club?
I'll say... We'll do like 5. I'll say country, you say club. All right?
You say country, I say club.
Precisely.
When I say club, you say country.
Okay, mate.
Phrase.
So guess... So yes, whoever says the player first in that country or who has played for that club wins, essentially. Okay. Easy. Okay, club and country. 3, 2, 1.
Real
France.
Madrid.
Benzema. We'll have that. 1-0.
My ass was processing. Buffering.
You ready to go again?
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Chelsea.
Germany.
Havertz. Give it to me.
Listeners, who got that first?
Give it to me.
Draw.
Give.
Ready to
go? Give me a second. Got it. Go.
3, 2, 1.
Barcelona.
Scotland.
I don't think it's Scottish.
Taylor. VR. Taylor.
Gareth Bale.
What the hell?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
No, it is, but we just don't have enough ball knowledge.
If you just say like a Scottish... Oh, Dalglish. Did he play for them at one point?
Let's go again. Ready? Let's switch. I'll say club. I'll say club. You say country.
Okay, I'm saying the country. You're saying the club.
Precisely.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Spurs.
Ireland. Robbie Keane.
Not fast enough.
1-1. Let's go.
We'll do 2 more.
I'll do country again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Spain.
PSG. I know his name.
What's his name?
Oh, Areola. I'm pretty sure Areola. No, sorry, not Areola.
What's
Oh my
his
god, I'm
name?
gonna say
What's his
Areola.
name? I can see his face.
Did Areola not play? Mikel Arteta. Way.
He did not play for PSG.
Yeah, he did.
What's your man's name? What's that one guy's name?
Fact checking here.
What's that one Don's name?
Mikel Arteta played 53 games for PSG.
Fries. Here, no, what's the name of that guy who's currently
Last one.
Well, no, what's the name of the guy who's currently in the team?
Mm.
Do you know Fabian Ruiz?
Okay.
Do you know him?
Yeah, but
Spanish
I said
guy.
Mikel Arteta.
I can see his face, but could not think of his name.
One more.
I promise I have ball knowledge.
Are you ready?
What if I'm speaking to this mic the whole time? What am I
You ready?
What am I doing?
Country, I'm saying club.
Okay, I'm saying the country. You're saying the club.
Yeah. 3.
Wait,
2
let me think.
Oh my god, come on. It's literally pick a
got
country.
It, got it.
3, 2, 1. Man
Portugal.
United.
United.
Ronaldo. You said United. I win because you voided your answer by saying the wrong thing.
What the hell? No.
I win.
What the hell?
If you enjoy this podcast, make sure to like.
He's bigger than United, so I said United.
What?
He is United.
Make sure to like and subscribe if you're listening on Spotify. Rate us 5 stars, and I don't leave a comment wherever. To be honest,
Leave a hate comment if you didn't like
of
the
course,
podcast.
as usual, leave a hate comment. And we will see you in the next one. Good luck and thanks, as he says. Running until I see Marcus Cucurella.
Is this playing as the intro goes out?
Possibly, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Really?
I've got soccer training in 10 minutes.